Something on your mind anytime. I'm here to listen. Sister Talk. When you need someone who understands, I know what you're missing. Sister Talk. No matter what you're going through, don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. Sister Talk. If you ever feel alone, say the word, I'll be right there. Sister Talk. Sister, 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 sister talk. Sister, 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 sister talk. Sister, 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 sister talk. Sister. Ooh, sister talk.
Hello, Val TV. How are you doing? I know you're watching us because we're watching you. We have today is Kim LaRue from Medicine Woman Productions. Once again, my sister friend here. We have a great show, don't we?
We have a wonderful show. I am so excited. Get ready. Put on your dancing shoes. Matter of fact, take off your dancing shoes. That's better. And get ready.
You hear that beautiful sound in the background? That's Women of the Calabash. Yes, yes. Let's give them a big applause, audience. Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Soothing. Yes. Right here we have Karen Calder,
Joan Ashley,
and also the founder and director of Women of the Calabash is Madeline Yo-Yo Dele Nelson.
I'm so excited about the Women of Calabash. I'm trying to stay on track here. And I'm like, do y'all hear that?
Okay, since Kim wants to hear the Women of the Calabash, and I know you all too because we're feeling your vibe, we're going to let you all hear entertain. Women of the Calabash. Take it away, ladies. Wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that a beautiful sound from the Women of the Calabash? We're in a pre-Kwanzaa moment right here, and we're going to interview them and talk about who they are and what they're all about and how they got started. First, we're going to talk to Madeline Yo-Yo Nelson, the founder and director. Yo-Yo, that's a beautiful name. What does that mean?
It means Ayodele's mother. My son's name means joy enters the house, Ayodele. And I'm the Iya, the mother of Ayodele, so I'm Iyayodele.
Iyayodele. That's how you pronounce it?
No, Yayodele.
Yayodele. So how did you start Women of the Calabash?
Well, when I came to New York and was introduced to the Shakare, I had never seen it. And I had never heard it played as an ensemble instrument. It was always played beside the drum, which meant that you couldn't hear all the qualities of the instrument. Mm-hmm. And being an educator anyway, it occurred to me that if we played this instrument, we could have the opportunity to not only perform, but to educate. And so we've been called by people like Chuck Davis and others, edutainers, because we do a lot of teaching from the stage. And so we get a chance to share information from various African cultures.
Forgive my ignorance, but what's a shakare?
Shakare. It's a beaded instrument.
A beaded instrument? Okay.
Yeah. It's made from a calabash or a gourd. We don't actually have calabash trees here.
Okay.
So I make these, but I make them from gourds which grow on vines.
You say, oh, okay, you make the beads.
I make the instrument.
The instrument.
Okay.
So
The whole
I
instrument.
saw it open
Yeah.
and clean out the inside and all of that, and then sting the beads on the outside. So you have polyrhythms from the beads and a drum-like sound. Probably whichever is your dominant hand, but not necessarily. We'll go on the bottom. But try it this way and try it that way. One way is going to feel better than the other.
Okay.
So try it each way.
Okay, you're right.
This feels better, actually.
Most of your playing is going to be throwing the beads, the weight of the beads from one hand to the other hand.
Okay.
And you have to do it harder than it looks like you're doing. Actually push with your fingers. Push it forward. And the other way. Yes. So your sound is coming from the direction. You also have, with the little natural cushion that we've been given.
Okay.
You play the bass. You don't have to beat it. You don't hit it in the center. The center is the weakest spot.
Wow.
Hit anywhere around here. Just allow it to
Whoa.
fall.
And this is a fruit.
And the squash family.
Yeah, wow.
So if you let it, if you move your hand and allow it to drop, that's enough. You don't really have to bang it.
Okay. Oh,
Move
nice
my hand,
sound.
let it drop.
You feel the vibrations too, right? Wow.
Now,
Okay,
Karen,
I think I got that.
I want you to help Kim.
Okay, right here.
I think you should.
Okay, right here. All right.
So your palm is here. And when you push
Way,
forward, you're
that way.
pushing forward like
This-
that.
Okay, so
And this hand comes to the top fingers.
Okay.
Only keep your fingertips on it.
Okay.
fingertips. So
This is fun.
Oh, I'm here. I'm going.
so I'm pushing and I'm pushing.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
See, this ears doing something too.
Right. Okay. I got it. So I push and I hit. Push, hit.
Okay.
Push, hit. Push.
Like I try going.
Stop that way.
I gotta do it this way.
You're mirroring.
Oh.
See, that's what it's good because you're mirroring.
Fingers, boom. Fingers, boom. I got fingers, boom. I got it. I think.
Big.
You all are beautiful. I love the colors that. Oh, thank you so much. The colors that you have. Go ahead.
Merely a reflection of you.
Oh,
Oh, right.
and
That's
your
so
locks.
nice.
Thank you so much. And your locks are beautiful. Your locks are long. It's almost down to her feet, actually, really. But I wanted to ask you: do you think that what we were talking about cultural? You know, we were prepping for the show.
Oh yeah, we was talking about the culture. You know, I saw a video of you, 1978, and your hair seemed like it was just as long
Yeah.
back. Like it was so long in 1978. In 1978, I was about 2. No, I'm joking. Okay,
I wasn't born yet.
So in 1978,
Oh, hey.
which
it's okay.
I'm a 70s child, though, and I was born actually 1970. And for me, the 70s was a great time. I mean, we was wearing dashikis, I'm from that era. And the 80s and the 90s into the I didn't see, like, it kind of died out in the 80s and the 90s. So compared to that time to this time, is the culture, or how I'm trying to word this, or the quote unquote goddesses and priests and all, is it more accepted in this era, more so this time than back in 1978? I hope I word that right. I got so many other things I want to ask you politically, dealing, being women at that time with Shaker Rays, looking sexy, gorgeous, and doing your thing in 1978. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
I think there are always pockets of people who are wearing and being cultural overall. And I think that I've seen more of that in the acceptance of natural hair styles, and more natural hair products, people wearing big bushies, and, So I think in some ways, the cultural identity with the outward appearance might have a little bit more leeway now than it did back when you first may have started wearing locks. Really? People looked at you and said, why are you wearing your hair like that? Or your hair looks like a mop, or whatever. Because there are more people with locks. There are more people.
Yes, they see it now. They see it now.
So it's in the commercials. Right. You can have people doing things with locks, and it's like, it's okay. It doesn't have to mean you're whatever.
Is it? Do you think so?
I know in the 80s.
You do have locks, but you've been at this.
I've been wearing them for years.
But how about the new people that are coming in? Are they wearing locks? Are they acceptable?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I would say yes. I know where I work, I see many more locks. I used to be the only one in the building with locks. Mm-hmm. But then back in the 80s, when I went to get a new job, I took my locks out before I went to get that job.
Really? Wow.
I got the job and put them back in. But I definitely made a conscious, someone said, no, John, I think you better take them out before you go get that next job. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
But now, brothers are coming in with suits and locks, and it's definitely more accepted. My concern is it just the style, though.
Right. That was going to be the next part of it. Right.
Is it more? It's acceptable because it's more of a style. I'm glad that it is.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I just don't know how much culturalness is behind it.
Right. The
as it was
education,
back
the history behind it.
There certainly are in times when people are used to seeing locks. When I stopped combing my hair, people used to jump away from me on the subway.
Wow.
Because if you didn't comb your hair, obviously you didn't wash it.
Right.
That was the assumption.
Right.
And
Which is so silly. I had locks, also. I cut them off, but anyway, go ahead.
It took people a while.
Yes.
And it took more people actually deciding to take that step for it to be much more commonly accepted, I think.
That took a lot of courage back then.
Right.
To go natural, just to be yourself. I call it your DNA. Not only are you ridiculed, I think, from friends in your in the workforce, but also your family. I remember when I was 12, I used to wear my hair natural. My grandmother died, and her sister, oh God bless her soul, she came from Chicago, and she looked at my afro, and she said,
No.
You're not wearing that, you're not going to the funeral like that. I looked at my mom, so just get her press just for the funeral, because she's the matriarch, So things have changed, yes.
At the end of the 60s, my sister was a French teacher. And one day she decided she went she's teaching high school. She went to school with an afro. And many of the teachers stopped speaking to her.
Wow.
Now, so we have moved.
We have moved.
It's taken a while, but we have moved.
We have moved. Yes.
Okay. You can reach us. We're on Facebook. Please like us on Facebook. We're on Twitter at sIstah Talk TV. You can reach us if you want any information. Call Women of the Calabash, and you contact us again on Facebook. Thank you. To my sisters out there, love the skin you're in. This is Deetra Kelsey wishing you peace, love, and light. Bye. True sisters, huh?
Got a little Supreme thing going.
I'll be Diana.
I can think of a step that I could actually do.
You like my old lady?
Okay, women of the Calabash. Okay, I'm gonna give you a countdown, 10 seconds. In 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Malaika, nakupenda malaika, nami nipende kijana mwenziwe, nashindwa na mali sina we, ningekuoa malaika. Nashindwa na mali sina we, ningekuoa malaika. Kidege, nakupenda kidege. Kidege, nakupenda kidege. Nami nipende kijana mwenziwe, nashindwa na mali sina we, ningekuoa malaika. Nashindwa na mali sina we, ningekuoa malaika.
Thank you.
Thank you, sisters.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Give it up for the women of the Calabash.